Humans of the earth, greetings. This is Bradley, and I am the Word Guy. Okay, so on the last Tapestry sit-down talk, I was telling y'all about the alien language experience, and that threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that. If you haven't seen that video, it's above my head right now. You should click on it sometime or watch this video. It's up to you. But they're both fascinating. So that trip was on Golden Teachers, 4.6 grams, and I had a little bit of those left over from the same batch, so I knew the potency and everything. And I had only 4.3 grams left of that batch. So I ate them all on an empty stomach. It was the evening time. This is a couple months ago, and I was laying in bed, and but let me just back up a little bit. Before this happened, my what I thought was like my allergies were bothering me. Well, my allergies were bothering me. It's the beginning of cedar season, and I didn't prepare and take my medicine like I should have, and every year. But yeah, my right ear was like bothering me. It wasn't really hurting. It was just ringing like a motherfucker. And anyway, so I took those mushrooms, and I'm laying in bed, and like I do this procedure every time to come through my chakras. You know, I just lay down and meditate and clear my mind, and you know, get all of the subconscious weird stuff out of the way. And as I'm doing that, and I'm like kind of breaking through my chakras, my ear just starts ringing like super, super loud. And then the ringing turns into like this, like almost like Morse code, like digital binary. I don't know if you've ever heard that those number stations during the Soviet era. You can look. Well, you know what? I'm going to put a sample of that sound on this video right now. Yeah. So that's what it kind of sounded like. And what I was trying to do was, you know, I meditate and I try to break through my chakras, and I was trying to find out more about the Mayan priestess. If you don't know, I found my past life as a Mayan priestess after a atypical DMT trip, and a couple trips after with mushrooms via surrendering, prayer, and deep meditation. So yeah, I was trying to find out more about her. And so I'm laying in bed, and that ringing turns to like this code, and I mean, undeniable digital code. It wasn't just like my ear was like ringing and kind of fading in and out. No, it was digital code. And I'm like, this is interesting. I've never had this happen before, and I've tripped many, many times. I have heard the Om, the universal hum of, I'm not sure, the earth, the universe before, but that's completely different. This was like like a digital code, almost kind of like dial-up, but not. But you know, you can tell, you know, that dial-up sound is something digital. That's, you know, you could tell this was something digital. And I'm like, interesting. And so I'm trying to stay calm, and I always do. Sometimes I'm taken back, and I was taken back, but I wasn't scared. The alien shit, that almost scared me for a second, but then I became the observer and investigated. So that's kind of where I was here, but I wasn't taken back as much. So I hear that digital code, and then I'm trying to meditate on the Mayan priestess, and suddenly in my mind's eye, I got this hyper realistic vision of space and these giant, I don't even know what to call them, spaceships, but not spaceships, like space cities, like on a scale that you couldn't even imagine. Massive, almost, they're rectangular, hovering in space, windows, like probably like these things were the size of I almost want to say like a state, maybe like, like Manhattan, just floating in space, almost, well, they were all like parallel to each other, kind of here and there, and just like unbelievable, like sci-fi movies that don't even come close to this. As Stanley messes with the camera, he's crazy. He's a psychotic cat. I love him very much. So yeah, hyper realistic, floating massive cities in space in my mind's eye as I'm meditating. And I've already kind of broken through my chakras. I can tell the difference between my like subconscious thoughts and other thoughts or transmissions, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. So I'm seeing this hyper realistic, futuristic scene in space in my mind's eye, and I say to myself, or I meditate to myself, show me my past, because I was wanting to see more about the priestess. And as soon as I said that, that vision in my mind's eye folded up somehow like origami into like 4 squares, and those 4 squares were like Mayan stone discs, but it was all like futuristic, like technology, crazy looking, so much detail, almost like circuit board. I don't know how to describe it. Almost like that movie Aliens, Alien, like that Giger kind of look, but like way more detailed, more angular. Think like Mayan in the future, like 1,000 years in the future. And I got this feeling, almost like a pure thought in my head, that whatever this higher power source is trying to show me, it wants me to focus more on the future instead of looking back at her. I think once she was revealed, then now it's time for like the next level, if you catch my drift. And this next level has something to do with that last trip, with the alien language scrolling across their fucking foreheads, and then the fucking alien console popping up in my vision that was stationary in my vision no matter where I looked, semi-transparent, kind of like looking through 2 movies at the same time. Unbelievable. Yeah, and this one was super hyper realistic, futuristic alien shit. So I don't know what this is, or what they or it is trying to show me, but something to do with futuristic alien shit. I don't know. That code, that was going through my right ear, it made me think of what Nikola Tesla said about the brain not being where our consciousness comes from, that it's beamed in like a transmission. So I thought you guys might get a kick out of that. Who knows? I don't know. That's my whole philosophy. Mm-hmm. And love one another, of course. So humans of the earth, we are all one. Love one another.